You know, the music was supposed to transition a bit better than that. But, hi. Just need a couple of moments to get some stuff ready. Check. Okay. Hi there. Hope you all are having a good weekend. Hola, gato. Welcome. How are you? And, what's your bright spot for today? Something positive that's, happened to you today or recently. Mine would be that I have a new shelf. It's a LED lit gaming shelf, so I can put my console somewhere nice instead of this really crap cabinet I used to have. Should actually give me a bit more space in the office. Hi Rook, how you doing? What's your bright spot? Iggy should be here soon. Finally early, and your bright spot is you just showered, so you're all soft and comfy. Soft and comfy is the best.
Clive, was it?
Discovered the game gets much gayer, and it's great. Oh, well, good.
Look what the curl dragged in. Coin purse weighing you down?
Well, let's see. You'll probably not update until I...
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I just gave you 11,000 gil, lady. Come on.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Okay, so when we last left off, Clive and Jill went back home.
What do you want?
To the ruins of Phoenix Gate. And we went through some fallen ruins that were full of technological terrors that tried to kill us. They did not. And in the end, Clive had an internal struggle with himself as he came to terms with the fact that it was him that summoned the second icon of fire. And it was him that killed everyone.
And?
As he lost control in that initial priming. And then the Empire came in and killed everyone. So we're joining Sid. Oh, and Titan's dominant, Lord Kupka, got a box. And just like in Memento, he was like, "What's in the box? What's in the box?" And it was Benedicta's head. So he blames Sid for that, and we'll be dealing with that very shortly, I imagine. Last episode we have a freed at home. You're freed at home. It's just a red chocobo. Chocobo. It's gonna be a long time before I say it the way they do in this game. Like, naturally. I should wait for Iggy. He can catch up.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
Yeah.
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Sprinkle of fire and ice. Game of
What
Thrones
trouble are
Jr.
you looking to get yourself into now?
Also, hell yeah.
The best kind.
Hi, Iggy.
We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
I think I'm muted in Discord. Let me see if I can fix that. Hi, Iggy.
Hi.
There we go.
Yeah.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
Oh, no, not the granaries.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
It's good to be here.
Yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Elf.
It's the Empire of Sambreke.
Your radiance?
Sombrek.
Sombre. Whatever.
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
Mumble, mumble, mumble.
We're gonna piss
The
off
gates
everyone
of
else, bro.
Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire
Thus reducing the amount of food we need.
You sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
I feel like Grieger is Gilgamesh.
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the
Mimetically,
first?
Well,
anyways.
someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Well, the Emperor is supposed to be the living embodiment of Grigor.
Ah, one of those things.
Mm-hmm. It's very Ishgard.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
Oh, that's a right mess.
I must have
It
misheard.
is indeed.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
Excuse me?
Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me.
Oh.
There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size.
First time crystals have ever been evil, I think.
Well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals. And What? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Guys, I don't have a knife.
Said I. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
He's like, I'm gonna have to sharpen that.
Still have to get the whetstones right now.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
I'm gonna need a stiff
humor.
I'm gonna need a stiff drink. That's what I need. A new crafting recipe is available at the Black Hammer.
You've discovered a new recipe.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
So, Iggy, what's your bright spot for today?
Today's my Friday.
I can't help but
There you
feel
go.
the worst.
I get days off now.
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Okay, we'll take care of that in a minute, but first we should go over here. By over here, I mean over here. Chicken.
Chicken. Baby chocobo?
No chicken.
Oh. That's fucked
You've
up.
lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Choconut.
Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid.
What's a curse breaker again?
Skin me alive.
I can't active lore time that one, so I don't know.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales.
Oh, this guy got
Hurry,
like cut off the
Sid doesn't
brand.
want to be kept waiting.
You look at the scar.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely scraped his cheek off.
Unless it won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sandbreck as soon as I can.
Sandbreck.
Sandbreck. Funny behind the scene things. Jay was like, I need a fast French lesson. How do you pronounce Q-U-E at the end of a word? Like Quebec? And I had to say yes, but no. You gotta say it like a francophone does. Not Quebec, but Quebec.
I only have American phones made in other countries.
I have to find him before the Imperials.
Alexander Graham Bell phones.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a
Oh,
devil
you're
with that
another
blade.
side quest. Oops.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Yeah.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help,
You're
we might
straight up
catch
not a
with him
bearer,
yet.
Clive.
His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it?
Man, I want to kill all these racist people.
That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
This
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
They are
You
like
want something
saying
done
they're not
right, you
human.
don't send a
So
bearer.
Quebec
Clive,
French isn't even
this
French
might
French.
take a while.
Nowadays, after the
You
revolution,
start
most
hunting our
nobles
man,
stuff,
and I'll
like
be along
elsewhere,
once I
so
put
Quebec
Ronald's
French is
mind
like
at ease.
noble-ish way of speaking. Well,
Someone
French,
said they
French.
saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that
Yeah.
way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through
Yes,
our
but
grasp.
also, you say that. At the same time, I'm pretty sure the nobles in France weren't going, yes, que le chien, etc.
Into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Oh yeah, I wanted to change my Garuda loadout. And I'll save Flames of Rebirth for boss fights.
That sounds about right.
Hello, Fishmonger.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there.
Oh, yeah, crab
Nasty
time.
buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
I should kick you down it. Alright.
Did they use yalms in this game too?
No.
Or is that yards?
Yards.
Hello,
Bird of
crab.
crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Stay down.
Oh, nice use of turtle to keep the combo going.
This must be it.
Oh, gouge is going to be super good for stagger points, building up hits and multipliers.
Yeah, I was looking for... Hang on. We did get some new points. Ether. The life force of the land, the source of all magic. The amount of ether a spell consumes depends on its strengths, with those manifesting more potent forces over a wider area at a greater cost. Larger crystals can channel more than smaller ones, and you might use a small one to grill a fish, but require a large municipal crystal to fire a forge. Well, now I can go back upstairs and ask questions about the missing guy.
Tell me, did he have a face?
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Foul crystal. A thin membrane of fetid muck covers this crystal, which, still in its holder, otherwise looks undamaged. Enjoy.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Now here's the problem. How are you going to clean it if it's an ice crystal?
Hilariously.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
Be more careful next time.
Oh, I will, I promise.
This is the sound
No
of a
point
man who's
casting my nets
just
of a morning if
pissed.
I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money. Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I have skill points now. We can get one of Ifrit's 2 skills, and I think I want this one.
Ignition. Neat.
Yeah, so we'll use that instead of Heat Wave. Meaning I can change this out for Gouge. It's not hold, it's just touch. Okay. Excuse me, sir.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Give me a chocobo. Please.
You can't have gone far. Better keep my eyes peeled.
Well, here's his lamp.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
If he used magic, probably.
Hi, are you Norris?
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
It stinks.
Right. I'll keep hold of it.
He's a fuckhead.
I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins.
I'm gonna fake your death.
A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
You know, I want to see something. Can I just... I can. Fast travel.
Neat.
But then there's this loading times. Is it really faster? Yes.
I'll be fucked if I'm...
Technically.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Yeah, he's standing right
Only
in front
what
of me.
was left of him. A corpse. Torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Now to create a quest of our own. Stab Ronald in the taint.
He's gone. Oh no. I think the capture card just fucked up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it did.
Well, that's no good.
No, it isn't. I will be right back. I have to go unplug it and plug it back in.
Hear noises. That's good.
We're getting... Audio seems to be going through. Computer noises.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Bear with us a moment.
Yep, just a moment.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. You got sound, Iggy?
I got sound.
Okay, we got video. Yeah, so, everything kind of just froze there. It was a capture card, not the PS5, because PS5's still sending signal to my TV. And that's why we want to replace it. Because it's crap.
That's just a piece of crap.
Yeah. We need to go to the world map and go to the correct place. The new capture card and audio device is 21% funded. Any support you can throw that way would be greatly appreciated. The QR code works, and you can just click on the wish list at the bottom of our
might have split while he was
Twitch
passing
page.
through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Sack.
Good. Looks like I'm in the right area.
Sack.
More of the lost supplies.
Sack
I
3.
doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do,
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper.
Oh no.
No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
I was heading there anyway. I keep holding it in, because that makes sense to me. But no, I just gotta tap it.
Tippy tappy.
Yeah.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Excuse me. My goodness, I just had a little bit of a phlegmy day today.
If it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
Clive just
He
sounds
was
so
to meet an
done with
associate of mine to
everything.
the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Clive is just kind of perpetually done with everything all the time.
I'll go deal with it. No, I know why. He's a millennial.
To be fair, they haven't even had one millennium according to this calendar.
Yeah.
What'll we do for supper? A whole day on the line.
Puppy, give me my letter.
Pupper.
Oh, he's reading.
He's
we
a
have
smart boy.
culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this.
Thank you for sending my
waiting
letter
long
to
enough
Sid.
already.
The dog wrote the letter.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
That's what I'm here for, keeping our courier out of trouble. That's a bit of a hike. It's this way, right? Yeah. Like I was saying yesterday, I don't mind these side missions. They're very quiet, generally, and it's nice. It gives you a chance to breathe after, fighting yourself in your own head.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And something dawned on me, yesterday after stream. People were complaining about, the quality of recent Final Fantasy XIV patches.
Yeah.
Which I disagree with. I think they're fine, but people were like, well, obviously they shifted so much off the Final Fantasy 16. Once the game's out, everything will go back to normal. And I'm sitting here like, this game's been in development for at least as long as Shadowbringers has existed. Maybe longer.
The game has been, content finished for over a year, I believe.
Yeah. But I mean is, they already used their writing resources. The writing side was done. The music side was done. So they're complaining about nothing.
Yeah.
Are you all right?
No.
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
It's gonna be another Minotaur. Oh, nope, goblins.
Why am I not surprised?
That was funny. Ow.
Good boy.
My timing is all sorts of off right now.
Three slow. One thing that Rook likes here over Elden Ring is the telegraphs are honest. There's no, you thought I finished my combo, but surprise, I am not!
Yeah, that was the thing. We gotta go back to Elden Ring, you and I.
We do.
A bone necklace. Used in crafting. Very little rhyme and even less reason went into the creation of this ghastly neck ornament. The bone strung along its crude twine, most likely belonging to those unfortunate to meet the maker.
Rook suggests that we should do it when the DLC comes out.
Yeah, but we never
Elden Ring.
actually finished the base game. And it's been so long, we may as well just start fresh.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
No, that's sad.
Unfortunate. I'm doing it again.
Doing what again?
Not fast traveling. Your joke about the quest target pointing down and port. Yeah, it did, Rook. To be fair, he didn't drown, though. He was just horribly mangled by a Hillgagus.
But how did the grocer know his dog?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless.
And there goes the capture card again. So yeah, please help, because this is just gonna keep happening. Let me see what I can do. Just a moment. That's not right. That's not what I have it paused on. Okay. I'll try unplugging it from the other side. 1 second.
So I know that everyone's just going to be starting their work week here. So what did everyone do on their weekends? Did they enjoy it? I'm going to be enjoying my weekend greatly.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh dear.
That did.
Oh, good.
I just gotta get you a side stream. And I'll try to figure out what to do if it happens yet again.
It's a very good question.
I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
The guy talks so oily. He's just like, you know?
Yeah. I want to say I recognize the voice, but I couldn't place it.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the
We haven't much, but you're free to look. Ah, yes. I hope it's to your liking.
Lionheart tonic. Gradually fills limit break gauge for 30 seconds. Haven't really had an issue with that, but...
I trust it's all here. Yeah, that'll fetch a good price. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Yep. Any other side quests? Nope. I'm calling it. All the Easter's going into that big hole in the map.
Probably.
See, it's not a chocobo chick, it's just a chicken.
That's so weird.
Maybe I should just... Oh. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
I didn't
She's
know
off
you had one.
studying in Canver. And her
Sid
letters
usually
are all
does.
that keeps Sid sane. Well,
no news.
He's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with Levin boats. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
If you say so.
Alright then. Whatever.
I need to send a message.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Fair. And we're good.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Jaye's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto.
Or
will ya?
bile tea.
All right.
Or bile tea.
Why was it?
Google. Careful you don't set that breast light, Kupo.
I see I'm busy here.
What's saying for you, dear?
Well, let's see, I can get, yeah, that's an upgrade. I'll take it.
No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
Oh, wow, that is a nice blade. Let's get it in some proper light.
That does help, yes.
Otto.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit?
Alright, what do we got here? Oriflamme, capital of the Holy Empire. Located where it is.
Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This?
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Elliot reports unlocked. They're now available. I'm tongue-tied.
Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gout at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports, compiled by the Cursebreakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valistia.
But, I think Cursebreakers is just Sid's people.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Here you go.
Ah, side quest, doodad. Use the reports to not only find a quest, but immediately fast travel to them.
Think you can help?
We'll do that in a bit. I want to check in up here.
And how might this old soul be of service? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
So these things we were fighting in the ruins are called
Aegis.
Aegis, which are the
Eggies. No.
Yeah, Eggies.
Eggies.
Historically been used to describe those ethereal entities that can be conjured by dominance. Eggies are capable of casting potent magics corresponding to the elemental alignment of their creators. So this was all the Garuda minions.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Yeah.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk to Gav.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a
Was
little
that a
mischief,
joke?
wouldn't you say?
Didn't sound like a joke.
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Search
Ordinarily,
engines were still
finding
thinking
an
him at
icon
14
comes
when you
naturally
search for
through
16.
dominance.
Yeah.
But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Yeah.
You two behave now.
I do like that Clive's kind of lightened up since the self-revelation.
Yeah.
Okay, so the side quests are still there. Should I do those or just... Iggy, tell me what to do.
Do a side quest.
Alright. That good old Jungian shadow integration.
Thou art I am thou, from the sea of thy soul I come.
Ew.
The tavern.
That's the
Stonefall.
words.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Nah.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How much of the
How many
inn do you
were
want
there?
remaining standing?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over
I'm
with.
sure you do.
You can have it through the chest.
That's enough.
I'm glad you saw to the bandits, because wind did indeed saw off their limbs.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
You got
People
blood
think
everywhere.
twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
Aw. We're useful.
And there'll be a
Jay.
mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Ooh.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Oh no.
Is that how you talk to your liege lord? Yes. Yes, it is. Off we go.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Don't tell me what to do.
You're not the boss of me. That last side quest was over here. Where we have to go anyway.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I
Mindy.
can try.
That'll do me.
What'd she do?
She's trying to
Tell them
climb
they're
up my
safe,
wheelchair.
And that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
At least I don't have to go far for this one. There's that stretch and hydrate.
Everyone stretch, everyone hydrate.
And this time I have water.
Well done. You actually have it this time.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
That'll be enough for today.
But how did the grocer know his
We're almost there.
Can I have enough?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
We ain't got any. Oh, you're with us. Take all you need.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Brother.
Here. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
That is some day old bread.
Or some chunky wine.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Man, that's really shitty. We sat and no one shouted.
Yeah.
Almost if there's time to lean, there's time to clean.
Yeah. Okay, there's one last side quest over here. I may as well hit it.
Master Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His
They may
vineyard,
in fact have
Lost Wind's
starved
pride and
while...
joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Okay, let's go kill some bees.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had this?
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Were they going to starve because they hadn't internalized the idea of asking for food? Yep. Slavery is a terrible thing. And
It's looking to be a fine
like
harvest.
when you believe that you're going to be beaten and tortured for daring to say you're hungry, you'll endure a lot not to.
That must
deal
be the
with that.
vineyard. Mm-hmm. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Pest control.
Stay down! It's over.
Makes me want to watch a version of the Orkin Man logo that says Icon. Do it.
Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
Okay, what else we got?
Excellent. Another fight.
Too slow. That's enough.
We're playing b-ball. Orkin's a pest control company in America.
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
So when I was doing a search for like a GIF to attach to the Twitter announcement that we were going live, for some reason there's just a bunch of GIFs where Clive has been face swapped with Willem Dafoe. I don't know why.
Because Willem Dafoe's face is great on anybody.
Yeah, it is, but usually there's some rhyme or reason to it. This was just...
Nah, you don't need that.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Okay, so to actually get on with the quest, we need to teleport this way and head west. Don't touch the antelope, they'll attack. Not that we can't take them, it's just hilarious that just touching a monster brings about aggro.
Now you fucked up.
God, this game is pretty.
It is pretty.
Imagine if one day they could upgrade 14's graphics to this level.
They would have to build the game from scratch.
Again.
No, they didn't build the game from scratch. They took what they had and were like, ah, shit, ah, fuck.
Northbury. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
This is using an updated version of the engine 14 uses. It is?
Oh. Interesting.
A moment, my lady.
Can you
A moment?
confirm that?
I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Hey, got it
Do
in
you
one.
think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me
Seems like it's a whole new engine,
Otto
according to my
assured
Google
me
search.
I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear.
Oh.
Yes. That will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Hot dickings.
Is this gonna be a hand massage situation?
However do they get that color?
The fruit's not any fresher.
Rook and I had the same wavelength.
Well, we won't go cheap.
What the hell are you doing?
Funny.
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
That should be good.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
I'm gonna drop castle on you.
Just the whole castle.
That wasn't
Pick it
so
up.
bad.
Squat. Drop it
Wasn't
on
so
you.
bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers.
Clive's
We
sword
have
kind of looks like the Dark
an
Knight Mandeville
arrangement.
relic.
As do you and I.
I doubt that's
Now,
accidental.
If you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Got my Dragoon to level 50. I really want to max it out and then work on another class.
Well then, I suppose you'll need it.
That'll probably be my Monday.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
We're out of paint.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
I swear I know her voice too.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, the And take this.
The moon and stars.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now,
thank you.
I have
Another
matters
gym
to
badge.
attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Give me just a moment, folks. Catherine Kingsley, known for Black Mirror, Matilda, the musical, the recent one, voices in Dying Light, Assassin's Creed, Battlefleet Gothic, Armada 2, Vampire, We Happy Few, Forza. Oh, she's the narrator, the storyteller for Forza. Battlefield 1. Yeah, I've heard her in a few things then. Okay. How many gym badges do we have? Can we challenge Pokemon League yet? Nah. Not yet. Oh.
I think we have 3, right?
Yeah, well, there are quests.
There are quests.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Sure.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Okay, time to open it and fight the devil.
I got a lamp. What's in it? Oh god! That's all I know about Final Fantasy VIII. Okay, this way leads to these 2.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
Can I beat you up for practice?
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training ground?
You know, I just realized something. He was branded and sent to the army, right? And then he escaped. But then he's doing all this stuff because all these people are telling him to. He's still acting like a branded.
For real soldiers.
Hey, you lost or something?
13 years.
Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of
I guess I
finding
get
out.
my wish.
How about it,
Huzzah.
Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
And they're gonna pay me for kicking their ass.
Love it. Listen, buddy.
If it'll put your mind at ease.
I know this is what you pay the dame
just
for,
so you know,
kicking your ass, but I
won't
can
be
sub
holding
in,
back.
sure.
I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you,
10
shall
seconds
we?
later.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you. Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
Dodging.
Hit him in the face with fire.
Hang on.
So you know one end of a blade from the other. Where am I
Did he call for his mother?
He said enough, I yield.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
Already did.
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
Unless you've got a dragoon spear hiding somewhere.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Oh no, you're a hammer brother. Alright.
Hammer bro.
Bearer, win the dame's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
Knowing when and how to use it.
I'll give you that. I'll be damned.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Finished.
Iggy wants blood. I shall deliver.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he
New
gave us for
quest.
missing drills.
Locate the
Might
sergeant.
Be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
No. I do love that he exclaimed, like, Grieger's gash, which is horrible if you think about it.
Oh, they're talking. Oh, it sounds like a vagina.
The Emperor's finest. Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
No.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as
Her
it may
sexual
seem,
conquests?
there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All
that's good.
But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers. and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed.
That's a fucking word.
Brings me to my request.
It's a good word.
The brand upon your cheek.
That's a fucking word
affords
you
a
can roll up
certain
and snort
freedom.
coke on. That's a
A
$1
freedom
word.
I could sorely use.
Cruelty is the point. Someone gets it. Yep.
Yeah.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Well, when I googled it, it came out in Spanish. Para todos que sirven como alimento.
Comestible definitely comes from the same root word as commissary, which is a place in prison where you purchase things.
Suitable for use as
From the
food.
Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Why can't I just, just push him into the forge? Right into it.
No, you pick up the fire crystal and make him eat it.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
It is a little baffling how there hasn't been a massive bear uprising given their mastery of magic.
See, that's what I've been saying. How do you manage to enslave them all?
But since they are generally detected at birth and broken from that point forward to be treated as less than beast, it would take rare cases to do that.
Oh my god. What they need is Kelsier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or in this case,
I
Sid.
don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Kelsey
It was worse
Sid.
before the Chamberlain.
Sid Seer.
I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
How you doing, Erwin? What's your bright spot today?
That's something at least.
Why the fuck do you need magic to air dry?
Because sometimes you're in a hurry.
The wind is free. It's happening without magic.
Again, it's a matter of expediency. Just sat around all day. I feel you.
Starving, unorganized peasants don't make good revolutionaries.
No one's allowed through the gate until all
Counterpoint. Starving, unorganized peasants can't make things explode with their mind.
Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so?
Because the first word out of your mouth was fucking fuck
Times
ass.
are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it.
Yeah, you did.
Wait right here.
You meant everything by it.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Essence of rose.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
At least the other one was apologetic. Every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
I should cut out yours.
Man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Listen, buddy, according to you, a dead leaf is worth more than my life. I'm not gonna really consider much about
What did you
it.
say was in these pies again?
What's in the pies?
I didn't.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Just hand it over nice and slow, jingle it a few times.
That isn't a burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Perfume, cigars, and...
All this for a drink.
Liquor.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right?
Put it in your
likes it.
special pocket.
Tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Thank you for skooma.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
After the leaves of the tobacco plant are harvested, they are dried and cured for several moons to improve their flavor before being finely chopped and rolled inside a single uncut leaf. Though no other ingredients are added, the resulting cigars are possessed of the distinct aromas of vanilla, cherry, and clove. It said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of this. And it's brandy wine.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize
What does the
crystals were so
rose smell
scarce
like?
here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
The fact that you don't remember what a rose smells like is odd.
Profit from the
Scent
hardship
is the
of
most
others.
memorable of senses.
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Excuse me.
Well, I guess here's the thing. Rose perfume smells different from a fresh rose. Perfumes are a lot more cloying. Gato has never smelled a rose because they don't grow there. Wow.
It's been a long time since I smelt a rose, and I don't think I could find the words to describe the scent, to be honest.
I am literally remembering the scents right now. You know, it's light and floral, but
yeah,
not cloyingly sweet.
How do I deal with this?
Curse you! Get away from me!
Oh,
You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
You won't get injured next time if you know what's good for you.
Here. It looks like you need it.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard! Accident, my ass!
You deserved it. There's literally not a single person here who I would not be happy to slit the throat of.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Combat.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Quest complete. Hey, nice.
Now the 23. I fucked it. I fucked it. I lost it.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy.
An escort to
You'll be
the
knackered
escorts.
before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something, but the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Iggy, can you do me a favor?
What's the favor?
Can you remind Specs what we're watching tonight?
I don't know what we're watching tonight.
Secret Invasion, the new Disney Plus thing. Cancel.
Did the PlayStation think you wanted it?
Yes. It happens a lot while streaming.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Did one of them get on this side of the gate?
Another one of the dame's pets. Why must she let them off the leash?
It's not been half a moon since Bellum's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war.
Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Nope.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Oh, off we go to the next town. Okay, yeah, I can get there this way. Excuse me.
Think I might see you tonight?
That's the mother crystal, by the way.
There it is. Rising in the sky like a giant fucking jerk.
Can't jump over the wall. Gotta use the road.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
The music is very ominous here.
Yeah.
That was an effect.
That's not a bluebird. That's a cassowary. That's an axe beak.
It's a overly colorful chocobo.
Why are you attacking the chocobo? Why?
Because I got too close and it got mad.
You're horrible.
The antelope would have done it too. That's different. You can pet the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some wild bow over there and over there and over there, and those are vultures. But there's this thing over here, and I'm curious. There's another mother crystal way the fuck over there.
Stay down.
careful.
An Imperial watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Hey, Legionnaires!
Wait.
Let's give them some Legionnaires disease. Rapidly!
What? Give them bad drinking water?
Yeah!
A friend of mine's father actually got Legionnaire's disease not too long ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's right. I remember that now. Did everything go okay in the end?
Yeah.
Okay. Modern medicine's a marvel. And it really would have been easier to make the Legionnaire disease joke if you had Leviathan. And that's a fun one. Just do a fucking bull rush. Gato is loving it.
That's enough.
Demon Tamer Sash. While slaying a demon merely returns its soul to the hell whence it came until such time as it is resummoned or inhabited. As Sash.
Numbers go up. It's harder to tame a demon than it is to kill it. Who fucking knew? It's a lot easier to kill a baby than it is to raise a child, too.
Damn.
I'm not wrong. Shake a baby a little too hard. Oops.
I don't know. I think that's a little dark. So what mother crystal am I looking at here? Like, okay, so there's the big one, and then there's just another one like the fuck over here. So, wait.
Are you sure that's a mother crystal and not Leviathan?
Why would Leviathan be at Bahamut's crystal?
That's not Bahamut's crystal, though.
This thing? Yeah, it is.
Well, oh yeah, sorry. What I was trying to, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, because like
it's probably like a man-made device. You know what it probably is? It's probably an airship or something.
Okay. That's just gonna be easy. What's that? It's an airship. Iggy, it has wheels. It's an airship.
Orbital wobble.
Nope. Damn it.
Mistakes.
Now I got it.
Fried chicken time.
I have been pecked.
Don't let them get away. Get him. Sick of
Can you imagine? Yeah, like the meat off of one of these things would feed a family of like 8.
Yeah. But, you know, there's probably a reason why we don't eat cassowaries and emus and stuff.
You, Branded, here now. You're late.
What's up?
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change.
Your son's being mauled.
He's
Hurry
over
this
that
up.
way, towards the coast. Go and see that you kill the beast.
I haven't eaten ostrich. I would like to try it.
Yeah, I'd try it. Never eaten an ostrich.
His son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried.
Being
Something's
savaged
not
by
right
a
here.
beast, that means it's probably unbranded or whatever.
It's going to eat me.
No.
What if I can help it?
It's just a dog.
No, it's a rabid wolf.
I'll deal with this.
No, Torgal's got
Keep
this.
your distance, boy.
All Torgal.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of
Jay,
trouble.
if you do that, this makes it dogfighting, and that's illegal.
Ah, shit, you're right.
Okay, now that you've hit him a few times yourself, now Torgal can take care of it.
I've seen people serve emu.
I guess here's the next thing. Is it emu or emu? Damn, that was a touchdown kick.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Whatever, Joffrey.
They wanted to have a Branded sent out to be slaughtered by the dog. Oh my god.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Oh, Torgal!
Is Clive gonna...
Guess what we can do?
Is Clive gonna do a murder? If I have a say in the matter, Clive's gonna do a murder.
No, Torgal, come with me, bite him dead, and, you know, it'll just be tragic we couldn't get there in time.
Branded, come. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you. He talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Yeah, me.
Well, what's more threatening? The dame, who seems to have a stranglehold on this place, or me?
The answer is me, and then you turn into Ifrit and you burn them and into charcoal.
Unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one, and I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Brand.
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Come on, dude.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Torgal can savage them.
Their lives to this nobleman's sport.
And we just say that it was Wolfie. Easily done.
Hey, remember, Rook, when you made a joke about the quest being dig a grave?
All victims of the nobles' games.
Hi, Raymond.
You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service. Like yourself.
It's more fine wine now.
Burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
Vinegar? Yeah, vinegar.
The none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
Yeah, you were right. You should have said Dame. That would have made them piss their pants.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Ah, good. Ah, music to my ears.
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Everything turned out okay.
And nothing of value was lost.
You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
That's another player as well.
Would have been more satisfying if we did it, but you know, I'll take them hoisted by their own petard.
It's, boy, that house sure is empty. Sure would be a shame to let all their stuff, just sit there. Aw. That works.
Oh. Oh, I thought that was bones for a second. It was just grass.
Yeah.
Oh, Rook. Oh, I wanted to see the... And then you turn to the blood. Rook is satisfied.
One more side quest. Hi, Lizette.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet.
Is she a dog?
I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look
We're
for
not
her?
having good times with that lately.
I really hope that Chloe isn't a branded.
Try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me
Yep.
stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
It's a bearer.
It's a bearer.
That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should
Quest
I
accepted
help you,
playthings.
You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
One of two.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I'm going to bring your mother crystal down on your motherfucking heads.
Chloe?
Oh. No, you're not Chloe. Jump, dog! Jump! Oh. Oh. No, on the ground.
Yeah, I see that, but I cannot interact.
Because you have to talk to the dog first.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl? Is that someone napping on the job?
No, Clive.
Nope.
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
I'll be very impressed if you could interrupt this.
Flames of Rebirth. Oh, wait.
The crystal's curse.
Oh. Stone.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. I knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
Oh my god.
It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
They did make this very bad.
Bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again.
I can slightly forgive this child.
Chloe's family when you took her in.
If she's been taught poorly.
Remember that. And remember her.
The child shows remorse. The child can be trained properly.
The child may live. Wait,
we will not cast break on the child.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Okay, good.
There we go. Yep. There you go. Her father, on the other hand,
I am surprised that they went this dark, and you know what? I applaud them for it.
I am deeply and uncomfortable in that way that you're okay with, you know?
Says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stopped to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
I wasn't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Pull that clean, you good-for-nothing sluggard!
You know what? It's the same uncomfortable we started to figure out Yule more.
a little bit. But still slightly different, because Yulmore was like everyone wanted to get in on that.
Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
She needs your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
All right, Mr. Poet.
I would do anything for the Dame. Anything.
That's how everyone in this place talks.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Yonder ruins.
Strange as it may sound, yonder ruins he was bound.
Just that immediate ominous.
I mean, I know why now. Because of how shitty everyone is.
This whole, yeah. Oh, these are fallen ruins.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Yeah, that's a lot of wolves.
We can't let them get any closer to the
This is making me want to run a brothel. I'm digging all the respect. Yeah, mood. Hey, Bloated Wolf. Let's see, who do we know that describes?
Several.
Yeah. The problem is the first name that comes to mind would think Wolf is Chance, but that's not correct.
And there goes my dog. Because it's barking time.
It's barking time. Question, are you able to activate Limit Break when you only have one bar full?
Yes.
Okay. A brothel is a whorehouse. That's a really shitty way of saying it, but I think it's the most clear way. It's a place where you can go and pick a prostitute of your choice. Typically run by a madam, an older woman.
A man and a woman. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow
Quest
me?
markers on the floors.
Why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Yuck.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
My old comb. Jeez. How many more quest markers on the floor?
None.
No, I mean before we're through.
Oh. Well, I think we're out of villages between here and there.
If it was a message... You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Yay.
You got a lot of money.
I should go.
I really don't.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Now, I do need to replenish here.
Buy, sell, or be gone.
$40,000 for music.
If that's what you want.
East is that way.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
Wait a tick. This is east.
Mm-hmm.
Was I looking at... No.
No, the shape was definitely...
In. No.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
What, scaling the sheer cliff? Oh, the pleasure houses of Oriflamme. Oh, this is cozy.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start.
Glass half full kind of guy, are Sid.
Straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before.
Oh.
And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
I mean,
Sid,
most people do run for dear life from
If the mother
Bahamut.
crystals truly are the cause of the blight.
If you wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Sometimes.
If you really like the
Our
tunic,
fate means
if it's a
nothing to
really
them.
good mug. That was my grandmother's tunic.
Isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
And that will be that.
It's a good stopping point. We're just about on time.
Yeah, it is a bit.
Gotta save the planet, Clive.
It is a bit of a
Ain't you
cliffhanger.
hurting? Gotta bring down the macro reactor, Clive. I'm doing my best to mix Barrett and Sid here. It's not coming out very well.
I'm just saving here in case I want to play a different PlayStation game during the break. But yeah, that'll do it for us. We're taking tomorrow off. But hey, thanks for hanging out. It's been fun. Hope you all have been enjoying it. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you have a good Monday. Special thanks to all of our subscribers scrolling on screen right now. Couldn't do what we do without your support. And if you'd like to support us, please consider a subscription or gifting one if you have one already, or helping by donating towards the new equipment, because as you've seen, this is held together by spit and tinfoil. It would
You should
really
probably
help
take
us
the
out.
tinfoil out. That's probably what's causing the interference.
Look, you. Who's on? We'll raid Callus. Callus is on.
Callus is on.
Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday with, I don't know what we're doing, but we'll be resuming Final Fantasy on Thursday.
We'll see y'all then.
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh boy.